everyone, welcome to Star English. I'm your host, Dorothy Nam. 안녕하세요, 도르시 남입니다. These days in Korea, it is pretty wet out there. Raindrops keep falling on my head, drip, drip, and drip, drip, drip. And then suddenly pouring down rain. We may think as we get wet and perhaps maybe you've forgotten your umbrellas on top of all this damp weather, and all of a sudden you're walking to your destination and then a car splatters you with a puddle on the side of the road and you become the victim of the rain-filled puddle. Well, we may think, oh, this can't get any worse. In the midst of the thought, let's take it to another level, or the other side. In these events, you might have to take a thought and another thought. Look at the overall picture to be thankful for the rain, as it helps brighten things up around the world and it waters the grass, the flowers, and the trees. So, what I'm about to say is simply this. Always think your cup is half full, not empty. Look at the positive side of everything. There's always and always two sides to look at something, or maybe even more. What's happening now? I always wondered who wrote out all those descriptions for cell phones, created the names of colors and slogans. Who are these people who write and create and come up with these creative ideas? Who are these people who create children's books and come up with these great thoughts and all that creativity? Where does it come from? Well, let's pull this man off his computer and writing and meet this man right now.
Know this old scarecrow, my joy and sorrow. Cast along between the furrows, no longer sung by anyone.
We are in the studio. We have this wonderful man, just intelligent and so creative. What a genius. Hey, how are you, Peter?
So nice to see you, Dorothy.
Good to see you. And it's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while we'll catch up. But I know you're so busy. But I'd love for you to meet our viewers. So please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name's Peter Liptak, and I'm from the U.S. I live in Korea.
All right. So tell us a little bit about you, Peter. What do you actually do in Korea? What have you been doing in Korea?
Well, I'm a writer by trade, so I write advertising and PR for some of the big Korean conglomerates and sometimes for the Korean government. I also write books, everything from children's books to ESL books to books about Korea.
Oh, wow. We've got a lot of questions to ask you because as this is an educational, station, EBS, and so we definitely want to get into your mind of things to understand, how you're coming up with these creative ideas and these great books and, all these ingenious descriptions and things that you do. Before you do, we're going to give you a cup of tea.
Oh,
finally
I've
something
been
to
waiting,
drink.
yeah.
And, we also ask for our guests to, if they have a certain kind of motto or a certain kind of thing that they live by, an expression or something like this that you can share with us what you live by.
Okay, well,
I
guess there would be two. One is an old quote by George Bernard Shaw, and it's, I'll just tell you the end of the quote. It's, all progress is made by unreasonable men. And sometimes I'm a little bit unreasonable. And the other one is just to live your life kind of to inspire yourself, to find something that makes you say woohoo every day.
Wow. Is this something you've come up with?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a catchphrase from one of my books about a teddy bear.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about that too. Yeah. I'm going to take what we call a shooting star moment, which is sometimes an expression. And I don't even know if you realize you said an expression that was, something to explain. But earlier Peter was talking about woohoo, something that makes you go woohoo in life. And we use this expression, just to show our excitement. 그래서 많이 이런 표현을 많이 써요. woohoo 할 때는 정말 흥분될 때. So when you're excited. So in Korea we might say 우와, wow 요즘에도 하잖아요. 근데 woohoo, yeah, 야호도 하죠. That's right. But a lot of times we just say woohoo, or even in the children's books, 애들 어린이 책간에도 이렇게 woohoo 쓸 때도 있죠, right? So yeah, how long has it been since you've lived in Korea?
I've lived in Korea since August of 95.
95.
So it's almost 17 years.
Wow. So you
I'm
actually...
dating myself now.
You've lived here definitely in Korea longer than I have, a whole year
Really?
longer.
Oh.
I've been here 16.
Okay.
So first of all, what made you come out to Korea?
What made me? An opportunity.
Okay, which
And I'm
was?
always open to new opportunities, new adventures. And I was living in America and working, and one day my uncle called me and said, "Hey, you want a job in Korea?" And I asked him the particulars and called him back an hour later and said, "Sure, why not?" And 2 weeks later, I was on an airplane.
Wow.
And
Could I ask
planned
what the
to come-
job was?
It was an ESL job at
Okay.
Hagwon. And I planned just to come for 1 year,
Yeah.
but then it was one more and one more and then two more and two more and then I just gave up. I'm just here.
No, so tell me, because I know in your background and your resume and things like this, you've done many things in Korea, but one of the things that I do recall things that you do is sometimes I've seen you write out descriptions for what a cell phone, if you want this particular model cell phone, so writing out the description for their catalogs or pamphlets, creating color names or creating titles and things like this. Now, what do we call that as a position?
That's called copywriting.
Okay.
Different from copyright,
Yeah.
which is a trademark or law issue, but copywriting is just creating contents, particularly for companies.